grass season time, and spaniels are so prone to getting grass stuck in their feet, their paws, all over the place. So it's really important to check over them when you've had them out for a walk, or if they've been in some grassy areas. You know, and they can reduce them into having operations, all sorts of nasty things. So what I do is I actually use a tick comb, which kind of serves as a dual purpose, and I do just go through them, just looking for grass seeds. And there we've got one straight away, because the really small ones, I don't know if you can see that, but they do actually get really lodged into the beneath the base of their fur, and then they make their way into the skin. So I just do this, just checking through initially. Check around the by the way, Cherry, check around the neck, because especially if they wear a collar, because the collar can actually trap the grass seeds in there. I've got Cherry wanting to join in so just go around the neck, looking for grass seeds first. Then I'll just run down the back with the tick comb as well. Cherry, come on, Cherry, out of the way. And then check the ears, and I could see some in the ends of the ears as well. So it's really important to do this, because again, they can make their way into the ear canal, which can cause ear infections, all sorts of problems. As you can see, there's another one just flicked out of Ivy's ears there, and she's actually being checked today. So it just shows you that the small ones can really get stuck right in there. Stay there, Ivy, good girl. So I've already gotten quite a few. So I run through with the tick comb, just getting right down, and just checking to see if there's any that I've got stuck. I've got really onto the base of the skin. So it's really important just to check. And then I'll also just run the fur back over, just checking that there's any more that have actually just got even further into the skin. I noticed one the other day at the back of Ivy's ear. There's one there that had actually just started to lodge into the skin, and they're so small, some of these seeds, and just the tiniest little bit of grass seed can cause such a problem. Harry's just had an operation just to remove one, which it's just so small, but it managed to get lodged, and that's with me checking them. So it's definitely worth doing, just, you know, especially with spaniels, for some reason their fur just seems to attract them more than any other dog. Just prevent anything, you know, sticking in and causing them any discomfort, or having to go to the vets to have them removed. So also a good thing to do, because they get them stuck in between their toes, is just check them underneath in the pads. Get your fingers right in. Some of them might not like it, but it's worth just a couple of seconds, like I was using it particularly clean, just check them to make sure there's nothing in there, because it is quite common for them to get them in between their toes as well, and then their pads. That's why it's a good idea to try and keep their toes clean, and you know, wash them down, just to check when they come back from a walk. So that's good. So we've done Ivy. I'll just do a quick more, just to make sure there's nothing trapped in her legs. Just gonna see if I can get Barney to come over as well. Barney, are you coming? Come here. Good boy. Off you go, Ivy. It's a good girl. Come on, off you go. Barney, here. Good boy. So I'm just going to do Barney. Now, Barney's fur is just horrendous. I've actually gone and booked in to get it shaved right down, because that's straight away when I put this comb on, his fur just holds the seeds just so much badly, to the point I've started to change our walk. Because they're just sticking his fur dreadful. So I'm always, you know, it's a bit like, you know, when you say chimp, grooming. This is kind of what it's like with Barney when I'm looking for these grass seeds, and I am particularly anal, because he gets a lot of them around his neck, and that's why I get him shaved, because his fur just holds onto them so much. There's another one, and it's amazing where they come from, and it doesn't matter how often I check, I still find more, and he just quite like having it scratched around his neck. So I'm just doing, oh, there's another one. Honestly, they're just never ending. So I really, this season, if you're walking your dogs in this grass field, which they love, the grass is long, they can leap through it, and you know, they're chasing things and having fun, but just really check them over afterwards, Doesn't have to be a tick comb. I'm just using it because it gets really like into it, and obviously it'll pull off any ticks if there's any there. But just double check round their neck, round their ears, check into their ears as well. Just make sure none got in there, because sometimes you can find that a seed can lodge itself into the ears, and then the paws as well. So big tip that I'm giving you today, just because of the fact that we have had Harry have an operation a couple of days ago, because one's got lodged. Despite me checking them every day, one still managed to get lost in his skin. And apologise for Barney's bum being in the air at the moment, but that's just working with dogs, isn't it? Okay, so top tip, check your dogs for grass seeds.